easy! Our grand champion has been defeated! Stick around, we will have more matches later on!
Could have been Kajo in another life. Don't know how I feel about that. And so here we are. Here, with undoubtedly a few more nicks and scratches and bashes against my plates here. In the fight cave here in Falkreath. Where's Rindal? Where's Reinhardt? Stop going the wrong way, Norton. I'm assuming now there's gonna be no more fighting since I took out the grand champion here. So I'm hoping that's the case because I'm done. I am done tonight. It's not just I'm kind of fatigued. It's well, I don't want to kill anything more to kill my last opponent. Gonna hit something a bit raw. Is that Reinhardt? No, it's another cat. Hello. Let me have my earnings. How much extra is it this time?
Of course, 500 gold for defeating a champion. I wouldn't have believed it if I didn't see it with my own eyes. Well done.
Great stuff. Reinhardt. Has he gone home? Right, well. He hasn't been sprang at the entrance. He's on his way home. And he's on his way to my kind of company. Can't see this sodding thing. Ugh. I'm assuming by the fact you're stood here, Reinhardt's not with you, that he's on his way home. Or he's made a run for it. Or maybe you followed him home and then you come back here to greet me. Because now he's in the custody of our two other cats. Fair play.
Waiting is boring. Shall we go?
That we should. Sorry for making you wait, mate.
I'm right behind you.
Right. Could also do is spending the night in the inn in Falkreath. Got me something of a second home there. But what the first home is, that's kind of debatable. Certainly not the place. I think my first home is you three. Just being around you. Bit sentimental for me, but it's true. It'd be wrong without you lot. Even like when we went to Solstorm, Jazago wasn't there. It felt a bit weird. Imagine it'd be like to not have you in it, or not have Kajo around. It would be. Let's not even consider that. Let's go find Reinhardt's place. I always seem to take a stupid route to his house. I saw him walking down here, though. Does that imply that he came all the way around here to make it up there? And can I find Runel whilst I'm over here?
Keep that magic away from me.
Don't have any problems from me, pal. Hey, Runel. Runel.
Gust is responsible for the cemetery here in Falkreath. I take care of the shrine.
Right. I believe I made a delivery to you before. Good to see you. I have a delivery from that guy in the Falkreath Inn.
Ah, Barrett's ashes. He was a good man. Not many warriors grow to a fine old age. Thank you for bringing this to me. I'll make sure he gets his rights. Here, for your trouble.
Thank you.
Life is far too short, my friend. Don't waste it.
But he wasted 20 years of it. Right. Reinhardt. Is there a path going here to his place? I'm stepping on graves now. No, let's just beeline it. Possibly by doubling back on ourselves. Wonderful. There's no path here, it's just this. Right, time to kick his door down one final time.
These sands are cold, but Khajiit feels warmness from your presence.
Where is he? Is he upstairs? He's upstairs. Well, I'd rather he were asleep than anywhere else, to be honest. That's what's his face. That's it, yep, only me, you're not having a nightmare. Yet. When he damn fights for you.
Boy, did you ever? We haven't had a challenger that exciting, since, I can't remember when.
You said you were finished with that place, didn't you? I'm pretty sure you said that.
Yes, of course I am. But I'm sure you can see how addictive it can become, can't you?
Well, seeing your dancing, sure, I can absolutely see that. But right now, let's get to the point. If you don't get that lumber cut and shipped, the rest of it, and the stuff I did for you this afternoon, I'll have you know, I'll be back to see you. And this time, it'll be a bit more than a social call.
My, you do have a short temper, don't you? Why so angry?
I don't like getting swindled like this. I like to be the swindler. At least I can be pensive and atone by myself, being on the receiving end of it. Trust me, Reinhardt, it takes one to know one.
Well, you'll get your lumber soon enough. Please tell Mr. Janus I will have a shipment out for him tomorrow. No one is getting swindled by me.
I'll have a shipment out for him tomorrow. You're unbelievable, you. What about this discount you promised?
Oh yes, that. How about the first 2 shipments are free of charge, and I can take off, say, 10% for the rest. Here is a new contract for Mr. Janus. Please give him your warmest regards, will you?
Here is a new... Oh, you are more common. I can't believe this. I've met someone more common than me. That'll be acceptable. Now you better get to work. I know it's the middle of the night, but you better get to work. Although, you should probably go to sleep. Yeah, I won't make you work now.
You're right. Goodbye.
Here is a new contract for Mr. Janus. You're right. I best go to sleep. Oh, unbelievable. I can sleep easily. I was going to get paid. You watch, you won't end up getting paid. But hey, our business is done, isn't it?
If you have come to see our wares, speak to the others.
You're unbelievable, you. Funny, but unbelievable.
Speak to me.
Here. For all that waiting around you've had to do for me.
Pooling our resources.
That's one word for it. You have a little something from me for your breakfast. I won't tell anyone.
Okay, what is next on the agenda?
Well, next on the agenda for us is Help to Helgen, but you got any thoughts?
If you want to have a chat, maybe we should take a seat. My tongue wags more when I am not using my legs.
There'll be more time for that later.
Back to business.
Back to business. Right, let's go get the lads outside.
If it isn't the slayer of the Glenmoral witches, how can I assist you, companion?
Nothing today. Thank you very much. Right, this is a path we haven't walked in a while.
But I'll be the bear. She wrestle the storm out of the sky.
You should wrestle this storm out of the sky. I'm feeling a bit tender today. I tell you. Do have another bite to eat. They're running a bit out of supplies, so I've had to buy more from the barmaid. What should I have? I'll have that. It probably won't keep as well as the others. Well, it probably will, but it stinks, so... Hello. Who are you lot?
Yes? You want something from me?
What do you need?
Nothing. Always a wanderer to be found in Falkreath.
It happened so fast. 1 minute the dragon was there, the next it was gone. Everything was destroyed.
You guys alright? You see where that dragon went? Yeah, probably best to take that off. Though if you're a mage, then you got nothing to worry about. There was a dragon here yesterday, looked like some kind of icy frost dragon thing. You saw where it went?
No, I was too afraid to look. I don't know what we're going to do now. We have nothing left.
I just ate someone alive the other day, although I'm not going to tell you that out loud. Here, take this coin, atone for me.
You're too kind. Thank you. Be careful and stay safe.
You see, you could never know if that was purely intention,
Thank you
could
for
you?
your kindness.
Thank you for the gold, traveler.
Unbelievable. Right.
I do not know what I have been told. My memory is gone, but I am still bold. I'll kill a spider before I go to bed.
We should probably get on this first.
Or you kill me and I'll wake up dead.
I seem a little... Are you grinning there? You better be. You are quite something, you. Truly. A little bit overzealous and all of a sudden you become the... I want a way to redeem yourself. Get up. Cardinal, get him up. Never mind the others. I see a bear now, so just deal with this. Hang on a minute. Oh, can we save the wildlife, you reckon? Or should we just let nature take its course? Well, I need to get these on first.
I think I need a little rest. I am in pain.
You'll get it. For companions, let's save the day. Or not. Nah. Unlucky fella. Go join the goats in Goat and Guard, Deer Guard, Animal Guard. I don't know. Neither can you. Well, all things considered, there was only one person guarding that crossing. It seems here, this area near Pine Watch, quite subdued. Of the wildlife. And people like you.
Need something?
Do you? Good to see you.
I'm collecting ingredients to bring to the gourmet. He'll think my taste so refined when I offer them to him. You have heard of the gourmet?
I have heard people talk of this gourmet.
Then you know that gourmet keeps his identity a secret. I'm hoping to discover who he is so I can tell him how he changed my life. For all I know, the gourmet is a woman. No, I've heard the gourmet is in Skyrim right now.
Nonsense. But you keep doing you. Whatever keeps you going. I know it's stupid, but I always just have to check. See that Helgen hasn't magically moved somewhere. Must be his camp. Right. It's been a while since I was last in Helgen. But there's made any progress with the excavations. Not expecting to have built anything, but It'd be nice to see if most of the rubble's been cleared by now. Feels like about the right time for it to be cleared. See the real potential in the place. Although the guard towers certainly out to scratch. Right, that's still... But we got this, so that's fine. We got ladders. Scaffold. Interesting. In here. Still chipping away, are you? Morning.
Traveling alone is boring and dangerous. It is nice to have company.
And I can think of no better. There I go. Hey up. Which one are you again? You one with red hair. Name beginning with F, but don't want to be springing any F words on anyone just now.
Marshal, this way. I think he is guarding our rear.
We should probably go catch him then. Meanwhile, I'm gonna see Marcus. This Patsy.
Good to see you again. Was there something you needed? Yes.
No.
You want something?
But it is good to see you though. Right. Fully expecting him to be downstairs sat at that dinner table which he loves so much. And you know, I do have a house here. I've only been in it the once, but I feel more at home at Falkreath's dead man's drink.
Ah, hello. I hope that you found your new private tower suitable.
Yeah, totally. Got things set up with Reinhardt. He said that he's going to send some new discounted contracts. Don't know whether you want to believe that.
What? New contracts? Discounts, you say? What happened?
Well, it's a bit of a long story, actually, so just take that.
Maybe so. But I'll bet it will make for quite a tale to tell your grandchildren around a campfire someday. Ah, how I envy you. If only I were but a younger man.
What's that supposed to mean?
Forgive my mindless ramblings of younger days. It's just an old soldier's dreams. Anyway, this says you will receive a considerable savings, and the shipments will begin immediately. Well done. Now we can get that old inn finished and start on the rest of the town.
Old inn? Interesting. And me, something to tell my grandchildren. Hey, I don't even know. It's quite possible that I've sired a good dozen or so children around during my time, but let me tell you, grandchildren. Unbelievable. Was there anything else you needed?
No, you've worked yourself out of a job with me. And again, thank you. But I believe Valerius has more information for you.
Oh, I just saw him.
Please see him at your earliest convenience.
Sure thing. Sure thing. Well, he's only up here, so... Hello.
Well, hello.
Hello.
Yes?
Well, it's nice to have a nice ending to the lumber debacle. Pal, how you doing, pal?
You must have enjoyed taking down that prisoner. I should have been there with you to rescue Korst. Thank you again, friend.
No problem. I suppose nothing much has happened here since then. Something to lament on. Don't think about it too much, will you? But I heard you wanted to see me.
Yes. I wanted to be absolutely certain before I spoke with you, but it's been confirmed by my sources. There is indeed a slavery network in operation here in Skyrim, and all clues point to my old nemesis Arundel as its chief operator. They're capturing citizens, whole families, and even their children, and selling them as slaves. I'm afraid only the gods know what's happening to these poor souls after that.
What's their market look like? Let's keep it on the down low if this is the first time I'm hearing of it. Although, don't often hang around in those circles. But neither do you. Interesting. Wonder who your sources are. An Erendil, your old nemesis. A lot to digest here, Val. What can I do to help, though?
Erendil has certainly covered his tracks well, so we have very little, if anything, to go on. All we know is that he specifically requested a transfer here, and to be assigned as overseer of all prison operations in Skyrim. It was certainly convenient, was it not? Be that as it may, fortunately one of their guards had loose lips at precisely the right moment. And you may remember Korst saying he spoke of his relationship with some whore at the Tallmast Tavern. No, it's not much. But maybe she can provide us with something else to investigate. Can you see what you can find out from her?
Yeah, sure. Where is it?
Here, I'll mark it on your map.
Alright.
Harbinger of the Companions. Word gets around, friend. And they're certainly fortunate to have you.
And what about you? Right. You know, where he's marked it, I think I recognize that place. I think I really do. I think I've been in there once before. Where those ladies of the night were. Okay. Well then, what do you say to heading north to Whiterun and getting the carriage to Morthal? It'll definitely take us there. The reason why I remember it is because I once complained before the fact that it probably would take us there because it's too swampy. Well, if I was the carriage driver, I certainly wouldn't take anyone there because I wouldn't be able to get my carriage out again. Except, it's completely wrong. Am I right to use this? You haven't locked it, have you? But it's not... Do you mind? No, I'll just go and use another gate. It's no problem, honestly. Unless is this one going to be locked as well? Potentially. Alright, well, best of three. I know there's certainly another gate we can use. This is the one we came in. And if we cannot, for whatever reason, use that gate, which I'll be very surprised if I can't. Yes, here we go. So if I couldn't, the world would certainly be against us. Morthal. It's been a while. I believe the last time I was here, there was a dragon attack. I can hear the swamp from here. It's been the middle of the night. Could be stopping the night somewhere, but I'm doing it anyway. I'm checking here.
You need to leave.
Well, is it off limits in here?
If you've business with the Jarl, I'd ask that you speak to me first.
Alright, sure. Any work?
The Jarl has put out a bounty on the dragon that's been terrorizing the countryside. Here, take a look at this decree for details.
Alright, sure. I remember you. There was an argument going on about ages ago, though. I don't know if it's still caught, but I did see the Legion officer walking away. But hey, let's be more cordial. Morthal seems like a quiet little town.
That's what many here wanted. A quiet life in a quiet place, without the noise or the trouble of a city. Now some worry this wizard Fallion will foul it all up.
Interesting. No comment. What was that argument about?
Ah, you saw that, did you?
And you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Has been troubled lately. The people are uncertain, restless. They merely look to the Jarl for leadership.
And what's going wrong in Morthal? I mean, aside from the obvious.
There's news of rebellion against the Empire. Strange noises have been heard in the marshes at night. And then, the tragedy with Hrogar's home. The men simply seek wisdom. Everything will be fine.
The tragedy with whoever's home? There's a
Until next time.
Until next time. Do you mind if I... Don't say anything.
So, life has brought you to Morthal, and to me. What purpose this serves, we will no doubt see. Welcome.
Alright, stop looking at me like that, please, will you? Is there some kind of trouble going on here in Morthal?
That which is unknown can create unease, even fear. It is to be expected. Some fear our new resident wizard. As they grow to know him, they will accept him. Time will prove me right.
You're rather interesting, aren't you? What happened to the burned down house?
Rogar's house? He lost his wife and daughter in the blaze.
Bloody hell.
My people believe it to be cursed now. Who am I to gainsay them?
What does Rogar say happened?
Rogar blames his wife for spilling bear fat in the fire. Many folk think he set the fire himself.
With his own wife and child on the inside? And you speak of this in a gossipy way. As if you're a citizen of this town, it's something you're completely not involved with, except you're the Jarl and you oversee the town guard who should be. You know what this sounds like? This sounds like companion work. Yes. To relieve the guard in duties that the guard are too undermanned and clearly too busy to be taking care of themselves. Tell me more.
Lust can make a man do the unthinkable. The ashes were still warm when he pledged himself to Alva.
Alva? So you haven't arrested him for a reason then?
On rumor and gossip? No. But you, a stranger, might find the truth for us. Sift through the ashes that others are too fearful to touch. See what they tell you. Should you prove him guilty or innocent, I will reward you.
Who's Alva? Who's Alva?
Rogar's fate.
Yeah, you go back to sleep, but I shouldn't really woke you like that. It's
Tamriel
not even...
is full of wisdom and magic, if one is willing to look for it. Few have their eyes open.
The last time I woke her up in her sleep. Kaja, let's not get too comfortable, yeah?
I do what I can to see that Idgrud's time isn't wasted. That she only has to deal with important matters.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, well, it's the middle of the night.
A lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
Let's go have a look at it. That's it, isn't it? So I saw it in the first place, right by the road. Do I know you? I think I've seen you before. It's the reason why I'm not freaked out just now.
Who's there? Is that you, Father?
I hope not. I sincerely hope not. Who are you?
Helgi, but Father says I'm not supposed to talk to strangers. Are you a stranger?
Harbinger of the Companions. I'm a friend. What happened to your house?
The smoke woke me up. I was hot and I was scared, so I hid. Then it got cold and dark. I'm not scared anymore. But I'm lonely. Will you play with me?
Well, if you do, will you tell me... Well, if I do, rather. Sorry, it's been rather late. Not much sleep on the cart, either. If I do, will you tell me who set the fire?
Okay, let's play hide and seek. You find me, and I'll tell you. We have to wait for nighttime, though. The other one is playing too, and she can't come out until then.
The other one? What do you mean? It's nighttime now. I don't think you can notice, though.
I can't tell you. She might hear me. She's so close. If you can find me first, I can tell you.
Well, this beast blood of mine is going to do me no good in tracking down...
Most decent people
We're so self-aware, aren't we? There we go. Who's Alva? Who is Alva? I met Alva before? The name rings a bell. I don't think it has.
Have you seen Leolette? Have you seen my wife? Have you seen Leolette? Have you seen my wife?
No. If you want to talk to me, by all means do. Right, well, I may as well search the immediate perimeter of the house. Although, Ghost Child did just disappear. Hello? Who are you?
Not so fast.
Thank you, Karja. Who are you? I recognise that garb. Absolutely, I do. Hang on. Didn't need it confirming either. Who is this? Why were they... Hang on a minute. That isn't a coffin big enough for an adult. And who are you?
Leolette. She's dead. He's speared. She's a vampire.
Excuse me?
She's dead. Leolette is dead.
That was Leolette. Tell me about your wife.
Leolette. I thought she left to join the Stormcloaks. Oh, my poor Leolette.
Do you notice anything strange before she left?
She began to spend a lot of time with Alva. Yet just a week before, she despised her.
Who is Alva?
In fact, the night she disappeared, she was supposed to meet Alva. Alva told me later that she never showed up. I never got to tell her goodbye.
I think they may have met after all, pal. Alva this, Alva that. Alva.
You think Alva? But that means... Ye gods! You think Alva is a vampire?
You said it. It's a possibility we can't ignore.
No, you're wrong. You must be wrong. Leolette may have met her fate out in the marsh. I refuse to believe Alva had anything to do with this. There is no way you can prove it to the Jarl.
Alright, you simmer down, you.
Alva is not what you think.
So the attitude, I know... You'd be grieved. Sorry for your loss. Alright? Let's not go asking him any questions anytime soon. In normal circumstances, I wonder what was up with him. It's suspicious, but he's aggrieved. Anyway, as I was saying... I know, I'm thinking the same thing. This coffin's not big enough for a regular person. It's a child's coffin. As I've looked inside, our curiosity's sake in finding this girl, but also to see what Leolette was looking to dig up. Can't seem to get it open. Is it worth unnailing it? Probably not. Well, I can come back and find it, can't I? Sorry for your loss.
Honored companion, how can I assist you?
I can ask one of the guards who... Hello.
My talents are much needed here in order to keep Morthal safe.
How you doing?
Morthal is a troubled place. It's my duty to see it rest in peace.
Been a long time. Now, I suppose I could ask one of the guards where Alva's house was, but it isn't about that just now. I need to find this little girl. I'm not seeing any ghostly, ghastly shimmers appearing anywhere in particular. This might take a while. Well, we've exhausted all our options apart from going to Alva's, so let's try this again. Doesn't seem to want to open no matter what. Not managed to... Well, that's inconvenient. Guys, I'm gonna go ask a guard about this. Oh, the can't seem to get off no matter... You know what? You guys try to get this open, because I'm gonna go down, find a guard, and find out where this Alva's place is. A guard has told me that is Alva's house. Now, I need to find proof that she's a vampire. By talking with Inigo, and well, Thronar, or whatever his name is. I can't remember. His behaviour makes me wonder. I've got a theory, and I'm only really doing it because Inigo's pushed me to do it, so, let's see. Oh, it's a bit reaching to make sure if any of it's true. But let's see.
Never should have come here.
Whoa! Inigo's theory. You lay off it.
Don't do that.
Ow! I'm a bit tender at the moment.
I won't let you hurt Alva.
Let's keep you there. I suppose the idea that she might be a vampire is still a bit of a reach. My life is dreary. Where is my prince come to rescue me? Where is my bold Nord warrior to sweep me off my feet? I met a man today, when picking night flowers. He is exciting and exotic. We kissed in the moonlight. It was so romantic. I'm going to see him again tonight. Now I understand the true colours of night. Movarth has shown me the true black of night and the true red of blood. He has promised me a feast of blood if I do his bidding in mortal. Hrogar was easy to seduce. Movarth said I should find a protector first, someone to watch over my coffin during the day. Hrogar is perfect. Leylette came to visit me tonight. She slaked my thirst. I've hidden her away to let her rise as my handmaiden. I've spread the rumour in town that she left to join the war. Fools. Movarth has confided his grand plan to me. I am to seduce the guardsmen one at a time and make them my slaves. Then he and the others from the Coven can descend upon Morthal and take the entire town. We won't kill them. They'll become cattle for our thirst, an endless supply of blood and an entire town to protect us from the cursed sun. Hrogar's family is becoming inconvenient. I told Leylette to kill them all, but make it look like an accident. Hrogar must be seen as innocent if he's going to be my protector. That little fool. Leylette burned Hrogar's family alive. I asked for an accident and she gave me a scandal. To make matters worse, She tried to turn his little girl Helgi, except Laylet couldn't even get that right. She killed the child and left the body to burn. Something is wrong with Laylet. She keeps talking about Helgi. I think her mind has snapped. She seems to think that the child can be still brought back to be a companion. There is a stranger in town looking into the fire. I'll have to be careful. Let's take that actually. Okay, I'm not one to revisit a remark twice, but I'm leaving.